Hello everyone and welcome to Star Wars on High. Thank you for stopping by. We are back with another Visions review, this time on The Spy Dancer from Studio La Cache, a French animation studio that brought one of the best twists in all of these shorts. On a world under Imperial occupation, several stormtroopers move into a fancy club named Loe'i's Follies, a very nice theater and dinner location. The host, Edis, is so excited to see so many troopers returning as she takes them in and shows them to their tables. But behind the scenes, she's full of hatred for the Empire, saying that the show they put on every night is pointless when their audience is full of invaders. Loe'i does explain that the show must go on, even if they can't do anything to the Empire. But there is more going on than Hedis knows. An associate of Loe'i named John is hard at work building something in the fight against the Empire that will help them escape once and for all. And with a package of new tracking devices, this will be the last night of the show, and then they can take the fight to the Empire. The show begins then as Loe'i takes the stage with her enchanting dance, moving from table to table, doing flips in the air as she throws the trackers onto the troopers into the crowd without anyone knowing, doing so gracefully until she spots somebody up in the balcony. An officer in a white coat who she has seen before. An officer that destroyed her home and took her own child from her arms. Realizing who this is, Loe'i loses her balance, falling directly to the floor, but is caught when Edis comes to the rescue, making Loe'i's fall look like part of the act. But now the show really is over. Everyone must leave and Loe'i plans her revenge on this officer, grabbing a blade and planning to kill him when she notices that it's not the same officer. The officer immediately orders his troops to fire on the rebels and the fighting breaks out. Loe'i moves in to confront this unknown officer as something just doesn't seem right. She explains that 20 years ago a man wearing the same uniform with the same cane took her son from her, and that he would be about the same age as this officer. It is then that she realizes that this officer is her missing son, and that everything was already gone when the Empire took him away from her. Reinforcements arrive to save the officer, but not before Loe'i leaves him with a tracking beacon, so she may continue to search to bring her son back. Again, another short filled with emotion and power. A lot of these shorts are family-oriented this time around, and it's telling incredible stories. While the art style for this one was not my favorite, the designs just fit very well, especially the details with the rank insignias being the French flag. And the officer realizing who he really was really crazy good. He fights for the Empire knowing it brings freedom to the galaxy, but after realizing what the Empire took from him, he questions it, especially since they removed his own horns and one of his eyes to make him more uniform with the rest of the troops. This is definitely a story that I could also see being expanded on in a book. There's enough there to continue and make a strong story, but what are your thoughts on The Spy Dancer? Do you think that this would make a great book adaptation that continues the story, or do you want to keep it as a short with a lot of mystery? Let us know all your thoughts down in the comments below. As always, thank you to everyone who stuck around to this point in the video, and we hope to see you again very soon.